So let's come into a kneeling seat to begin. So you actually don't necessarily need your cushion for this. So sitting on your heels, this is called Vajrasana or thunderbolt pose. Circle your shoulders out once or twice and just to kind of broaden and lift up through the chest and open up the shoulders, the upper back. You can rest your hands in your lap. Or if you'd like to join me, place one hand over your heart, followed by the other. Notice how if and when you place your hands there, you might soften a little bit. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears, unraveling any tightness in the area of your chest, your heart, your upper back. And just start to deepen your breath. Breath flows in through your nose, belly expands. And breath flows out through your nose slowly and completely, allowing yourself to soften. Just continue to let your breath flow in that way. And this is a practice today of self-compassion. Lately, in my yoga practice on and off the mat, I've been working to cultivate and embody love. So often, when we think of that, uh, we think of offering ourselves outwards, of being caring and generous and giving. But it's also really important. I feel like this step gets skipped over sometimes. It's really important to cultivate a love towards ourselves. And if that feels like too big of a step, in the very least, we can start with acceptance. So take a breath into that intention of cultivating self-acceptance, compassion, potentially self-love inwardly throughout the practice today. And that means taking care, listening to your body, honoring your energy levels. If you are low energy, maybe doing a little less, and that's okay. If you're high energy, like allowing yourself the joy of vigorous movement when that is offered. Take one more breath here. Let's bow chin to chest and head to heart. And as you're ready, lift your gaze, open your eyes, release your hands. You can stay kneeling. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see me. I'm going to do a little bit to open up the shoulders and the upper back, a moving meditation. So begin by cactusing your arms, take them out to the side like a saguaro cactus. Drop your tailbone down towards your heels, pull your elbows back and lift up through your chest. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, reach forward, wrap right arm on top of left, hold opposite shoulder, and wrap your arms around yourself. Drop chin to chest. Stretch out your back. And then reverse. Inhale, cactus your arms, lean back and open. And exhale, take left arm on top, around your back, and give yourself a little hug. Stretch it out. With your breath, inhale, open. Exhale, right arm on top, round. Release. Good. Inhale, lifting through the chest. Exhale, left arm on top. Okay, this time as you cactus your arms, we'll pause here. Keep your chest lifted, straighten your arms with your fingertips towards the floor. They may or may not touch. Come into just a little bit deeper of a back bend. Take one more inhale. And exhale, sweep your hands forward, come into child's pose. With your knees together. If that doesn't feel good, you're welcome to separate your knees. Slide your hands back towards your heels. Turn your palms to face up. Allowing your shoulders to round over your knees, your thighs. Inhale through your nose. Feel the back of your body expand. Exhale again to soften. And then slide your hands forward. Come forward to hands and knees. Stack your knees under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. Spread your fingers. Take an inhale, sweep your left arm high. Lean back and open. Maybe look up at your fingertips. And as you exhale, return your palm down. Change sides. Inhale, right arm reaches. Option to look up at your fingertips. And exhale, lower. So flowing side to side. Similar spinal warm up to cat's breath, but we're kind of moving the attention into the upper back and shoulders, but still warming up through the spine. Once more, side to side. Good. Return your right hand down. Re-stack your knees under your hips. Sometimes mine tend to widen a little bit. And now keep your hips directly over your knees. Walk your hands forward, puppy dog pose. Rest your forehead down. Spread your fingers, plug into each fingertip, and plug your shoulder blades onto your back. Feel a little bit of an engagement through your low belly. So this back bend's happening more in your upper back as opposed to your lower back. And complete your exhale. And then as you inhale, slide forward to your belly, come into Sphinx pose. So stack your elbows under your shoulders, have your forearms parallel. Press into your forearms. Again, glide your shoulders away from your ears, lengthening through the sides of your neck. And pressing into the tops of your feet. And for a little more of a back bend, you can press into your hands so much that your elbows lift. Inhale deeply. Exhale to lower. Good. Keep your right forearm where it is. Slide your left hand under your shoulder. So you have one hand in Cobra, one hand in Sphinx. Press into your hands so much that your right elbow straightens. This is my favorite side stretch. Start to roll to your outer right hip. You can walk your left hand in to support yourself. So you kind of have like one foot in front of the other on your mat. And you can allow your right shoulder to shrug towards your ear. Let your right ribs sink towards the floor. So deep stretch to the right side waist. Maybe gaze over your left shoulder. Deepen your breath. And then we'll return to the belly. Come back into Sphinx pose. So propped up on your forearms. We'll change sides. Keep your left forearm where it is. Slide your right hand under your right shoulder. Press into your hand so much that you lift up, left elbow straightens. And now roll to your outer left hip. You can walk your right hand in to support yourself. So again, your left wrist is slightly in front of your left shoulder. Let your shoulder shrug towards your ear, left shoulder to left ear. And you can look over your right shoulder, lengthening through your left side waist. Take another breath. Return to your belly. We'll come into an open cobra. So start with your hands under your shoulders and then slide your fingertips off the sides of your mat, tent to your fingertips. Send your elbows high. Look down towards the floor and inhale, start to lift up from the back of your heart. Then lift your head. Look forward, maybe up. Exhale, slowly roll back down. Okay, feel that twice more. Inhale, lift from your upper back. Then lift your gaze. Exhale, lead with your heart, lower down. Once more on your own, follow your breath. Lowering down, slide your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes, press back, sit on your heels. This time with your toes tucked. If your pinky toes don't tuck on their own, you can manually adjust them. Take an inhale, stretch your arms up and overhead, interlace your hands and press your palms skywards. Lengthen up through the sides of your waist and wriggle a little side to side to create even more space. Inhale through the center, lift your chest, lift your gaze. And exhale, release your hands, interlace them behind your back. Roll your shoulders back. So just a little back bend. Drop your tailbone towards your heels. Low belly is engaged. Lift up through your chest and maybe your gaze. Take an inhale. And exhale, release. Slide your hands forward. Untuck your toes and smack out your feet a little bit. Release any tension in your feet. And now tuck your toes, press back downward facing dog. Move around a little in your downward dog, pedal your feet, swivel your hips, loosen up. Good, and now bend your knees in downward dog if you're not. We're gonna take, it's almost like cat's breath in downward dog, reverse cat's breath. So take an inhale, start to round your back, chin to chest, moving your shoulders towards your wrists. And then as you exhale, press your chest towards your thighs, opening up through the shoulders. So it's not as big of a movement, but we'll try that again. Inhale, round your back, shoulders towards your wrists. And exhale, press chest towards your thighs. Once more like that. Inhale, round. Exhale, melt chest to thighs. Keep all of that opening in your shoulders and maybe straighten your legs, drop your heels down. So feeling almost like a back bend in downward facing dog. See if you can feel that on a more subtle level. Inhale, round slightly. Exhale, chest to thighs. Good. Look to the top of your mat and walk your feet forward to come into a forward fold. Uttanasana. Have your feet hip distance apart. Have your knees as bent as you need them to be. Take an inhale, lift halfway. Either hands to your shins or your thighs. Look forward. Exhale, fold. Drop your head. Good. Soften your knees. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Connect your palms. And exhale, lower your hands to the center. Either pausing at your heart or release your arms at your sides. Mountain pose. Take a breath. And release your hands at your sides. If they're not, we'll take a side stretch. Just turn slightly. So bring your hands to your hips. Take an inhale, stretch your right arm up and over your ears. Side stretch to the left, lengthening through your right side waist. Press evenly through both feet. And maybe look under your right arm. Take one more inhale. And exhale, complete the circle. So start to lower your right hand down as you come up to standing. Other side. Right hand to right hip. Stretch your left arm up. Lean over to the right. Press evenly through both feet. Maybe look under your left arm. And then complete the circle as you come up. Lower your left arm in front of you, come up to standing. We'll do that a little faster with the breath. Inhale, right arm reaches, lean over to the left. Exhale, circle it out. Hand to hip. Inhale, left arm reaches. Over to the right, exhale, circle. Good, once more side to side. Flow with your breath. Left arm. Come through the center. All right, now we're setting up for a standing back bend, just a little baby back bend at first. Okay, so feet hips distance. Bend your knees. Feel the weight in your feet and feel your tailbone dropping towards the space between your heels. Keep that anchoring of your tailbone as you straighten your legs. If you remember, we've worked with this before. Hand to low belly, hand to low back if you want. We're not arcing the lower back, but we're not tucking our tailbone either. It's right in the middle. It's almost like if there was a magnet between your sternum and your pubic bone, they're pulling towards one another as you back bend. Let's try it out. We'll feel it out. So bring your hands to your sacrum. Your fingertips can face down, a little less of a stretch, or turn your fingertips to face up for a deep back bend. Bend your knees for a moment. Feel your feet. Drop your tailbone towards your heels and then start to straighten your legs, curl up and back through your upper back. Low back stays neutral. Hug your elbows in towards one another as you puff up through your sternum. Sternum reaches skywards. Maybe your gaze lifts. Good. Inhale, come up. Bend your knees. We're going to fold forward. Massage down the backs of your legs as you fold with your knees generously bent, releasing your hamstrings and your lower back. Drop your head. Inhale, lift halfway and step your right foot back. Come into a lunge. Then lower your back knee down and inhale, lift your arms, low lunge. Cactus your arms to the sides. Pull your elbows back. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, wrap. Right arm on top, round your back. You can pull your hips back a little. We're just going to flow with the breath. So we did this seated. We're just doing it in the lunge. Inhale, cactus your arms open. Exhale, left arm on top, round. Once more, side to side. Inhale, open up. Exhale, give yourself a little hug. Other side. Okay, this time as you cactus your arms, pause. Stretch your fingertips towards the floor. Lift up through your sternum. Maybe lift your gaze. Turn your palms to face forward. Take one more inhale. And exhale, lower your hands. And step back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, round forward into plank pose. Feel baby cat's breath in plank pose. Inhale, round your back, chin to chest, hips stay low. And exhale, look forward as you reach your heels back and your sternum forward. Two more, you can always lower your knees. Inhale, round. Engage and exhale, extend. Heels back, heart forward. Last one. Okay, lower your knees down if they're not. Stack hips over your knees, walk your hands forward, puppy dog pose. You can lower either your forehead or maybe your chin down. If that creates tension in your neck, just lower your forehead down. Complete your exhale. Inhale, slide forward into Sphinx pose. Okay, so you're on your forearms. If you want more, lift your elbows, extended Sphinx. Slide your shoulders away from your ears, lengthen through the sides of your neck. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your elbows. Coming back to that side stretch, slide left hand under left shoulder. Straighten your right elbow. Roll to your outer right hip. Okay. For a little more intensity, bend your left knee, step your left foot behind you. Flex through your right foot, extend through your right leg. As you work to stack left hip on top of the right, deep stretch to the right side. Maybe look over your left shoulder. Take a breath. Good. Your left knee is bent, straighten it out, roll back to your belly, side two. Start in Sphinx. Slide your right hand under your right shoulder. Press into your hands, lift, roll to your outer left hip. You can walk your right hand in for stability. Good. From here, more intensity, bend your right knee, step your right foot behind your left leg. Flex your left foot, extend through your entire left leg and heel. Maybe look over your right shoulder. Breathe deeply as you can. Good. And then straighten that out. Roll back to your belly. Slide your hands under your shoulders and then off the sides of your mat, tense your fingertips. Open cobra, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Slide your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Press back, active child's pose, hips to heels. And then downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift your right leg. Bend your knee, open your hip. Maybe circle out through your leg, knee to nose, out to the side, up and around. And then pull knee to nose, look forward, step forward, lunge. Walk your left hand off your mat over to the left, open twist, sweep your right arm high. You can stay here, or for more sensation, reach your right fingertips towards the back of your mat. Keep charging through your back leg, reaching through your heel as you lean back. Take an inhale. And exhale, right hand plants to the top of your mat. Reframe your right foot with your hand. Step forward, forward fold. Good, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees, inhale, rise to stand. Connect your palms and exhale, center yourself. Mountain pose, take a breath. Hands at your heart or arms down at your sides. Inhale, stretch your arms high. So flow a little faster through that. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step your left foot back, lunge. Set your back knee down. Inhale, lift your arms, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Cactus your arms out to the sides. Inhale, pull your forearms back, lift up through your sternum. And exhale, wrap. Left arm on top, round your back. Maybe pull your hips back a little. Okay, let it flow. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, right arm on top. Inhale, lifting through your heart. Exhale, left arm on top. Last one, inhale, open. Exhale, right arm wraps. Stretch out your back. And now inhale, stay in the back bend. Straighten out through your arms. Notice if you're just sinking into your hips, keep a little lift. That magnet between pubic bone and sternum. Back bend's happening in your upper back. Take one more breath here. Exhale, release your hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. And inhale, round forward, plank pose. 3 breaths here. You can lower your knees as needed. Inhale, puff into your upper back, hips stay low. And exhale, extend, heels back, heart forward. 2 more breaths like that. Feel your collarbones broaden as you look forward. Last one. Good, lower your knees down. Stack hips over your heels, stretch out your shoulders, puppy dog pose. Complete your exhale. Inhale, slide forward to your belly. Coming back to Sphinx, so same pattern. Lift your elbows. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Slide left hand under left shoulder. Inhale, straighten your right elbow, roll to your outer right hip. Same, but a little different. Maybe adding on. You can bend your left knee high, step your foot behind you. Extend through your right leg, flex your foot. This is the chill version. For strengthening, inhale, lift your hips, lift your left arm up and over your ear. Feel an outer spiral through your right arm. External rotation. It's plugging your shoulder onto your back. Take one more inhale, maybe look up. And then exhale, lower everything back down. Straighten it out, roll back to your belly. We'll meet in Sphinx pose. I do. Just take a pause here, take a breath here. Maybe drop your chin to your chest, release through your upper back. Exhale. Inhale, look forward. Slide your right hand under your right shoulder. Straighten your left elbow and roll to your outer left hip. Okay. You can bend your right knee, step your foot behind you, extend your left leg long, flex your foot. Stay here for something more chill. Or to strengthen, inhale, lift your hips, lift your right arm. Feel an external rotation through your left upper arm. Engaging through your shoulder, maybe looking up. Take one more inhale. Exhale, lower everything back down. Roll to your belly. And stack your hands under your forehead and just take a rest for a moment. Sway your hips a little side to side. Releasing through your lower back. And then slide your hands under your shoulders. Traditional cobra, Bhujangasana. Inhale, lift. You can stay with cobra or take upward dog. I slide my hands back like an inch or so. Straighten your elbows, lift your thighs, curl back. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully and completely. Good. Take an inhale, lift your left leg, bend your knee, open your hip. Option to circle it out. And the next time you pull your knee towards your nose, look forward, step forward, lunge. Walk your right hand off of your mat to the right. Inhale, lift your left arm. Open twist. You can look up. If you did so on the other side and it feels good on this side, start to reach your left fingertips towards the back of your mat. Lean back. Take one more inhale. Exhale, sweep your left hand forward. Reframe your left foot with your hands. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Soft knees. Inhale, rise to standing. Connect your palms and exhale, lower your hands to your heart or arms at your sides. Take a pause, mountain pose. Just coming back to this original intention for self-love, self-acceptance. Just checking in with yourself, noticing what you need as we continue through the practice. Release your arms down at your sides. Feel your feet. We'll set up for that standing back bend again. Okay, so starting with the side stretch, place left hand to left hip. Inhale, reach your right arm up and over. Circle through your arm. Return right hand to right hip. Inhale, reach your left arm up and over and circle it out. Good, once more side to side. Flowing with your breath. Coming back to the center, bring your hands to your sacrum. Fingertips can face down or up. Bend your knees. Weight your feet. Drop your tailbone towards your heels and then start to straighten your legs, curl up and back. Feel more of a lift than a deep back bend. Picture your spine like a water fountain, shooting up and then pouring over. Good, inhale, come up. Exhale, release your arms at your sides, mountain pose. Pause and feel. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Step back, child's pose. This time, widen your knees, touch your big toes together. Rest your forehead down. You're welcome to sway a little side to side to release your lower back. Good. And then let's transition through hands and knees and into downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift your right leg, bend your knee, open your hip. And as you exhale, look forward, step to the outside of your right hand. You might walk it in a little. Setting up for that open twist. Left hand off of your mat. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Maybe stretch your right fingertips back. Good. As you exhale, lower right hand inside of your right foot. Turn to the long side of your mat. Turn your heels in, toes out. Skandasana side lunge. So you can stay high, or you could drop your hips as you lift your left toes. Okay. So option 1 is stay here with your hands on the ground. Option 2 is to take eagle arms. Wrap left arm on top of right. You can give yourself a hug, or send your fingertips skywards, connect the backs of your hands, or maybe even cross your wrists. Look to the left. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your hands down. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Come into a lunge over your left leg. Plant your right hand off of your mat. Inhale, sweep your left arm high, open twist. Option to reach your left hand towards your back foot. Inhale deeply. And exhale, place left hand inside of your foot. Pivot on your feet. Turn your heels in, toes out, Skandasana side lunge. Option to drop your hips. Lift your right toes. Same thing. You can keep your hands on the floor for stability, or take eagle arms. Start by wrapping your right arm on top. Maybe turn your fingertips skywards, eventually crossing your wrists. Stretching out through your upper back. Inhale deeply, look to your right foot. Release your hands. Walk your hands towards the front of your mat, lunge. Set your left knee down. Straighten your right leg, half splits. Inhale to lengthen, lift part way. Glide your right hip back and exhale, fold. And now walk your hands forward. Come into a lunge, walk your hands up your right thigh. So in this low lunge, this could be plenty with the option to add a quad stretch. Rest your right forearm on your right thigh. Bend your back knee. Reach your left hand back to clasp the inside arch of your foot with your hand. Eventually guiding your heel towards your hip. Maybe spinning your fingers in the same direction as your toes. If you feel steady, you could lift your right arm high. Maybe lift your gaze. And take one more inhale. Exhale, slow release. Lower everything down. Step back, downward facing dog. As you inhale, round forward plank pose. So you're going to stabilize the back after the back bends. You can have your knees down or straight legs. Inhale here. And exhale, lower your left forearm and then your right forearm. Inhale, place your left hand and then your right hand. Just one more side to side. Inhale here. Exhale, lower right forearm, left forearm. Inhale, right hand, left hand. Take an inhale in plank. Lower your knees down, puppy dog pose. Walk your hands forward, stretch out through your back. And plug into each fingertip and knuckle. Glide your shoulders away from your ears. Feel that magnetism between your pubic bone and your sternum, engaging through your core as you back bend. And then slide your hands back, sit back on your heels. Vajrasana. Circle your shoulders out. Rest either your hands in your lap or place one hand to your heart, followed by the other. Breathing, softening, feeling into the space of your heart. With each exhale, feel any tension in your shoulders melt away. You complete your exhale. Release your hands down and transition to hands and knees into downward facing dog. So we're going to go through that same flow on the other side. You might feel a little more smooth this time. So take an inhale, lift your left leg, bend your knee, open your hip. As you exhale, look forward, step outside of your left hand. You might walk it in a little. Slide your right hand off of your mat. Sweep your left arm high. Open twist, option to reach your left hand back. Lean back, take an inhale. Good, exhale, reach your left hand forward, Skandasana, pivot on your feet. Optional eagle arm, sweep your left arm under your right arm. You can give yourself a hug or take the eagle arms. With or without eagle arms, look to the right. Use your hands if you need to, or move from the strength of your legs to the other side. Skandasana. Look to your left toes. Switch to the other side. Look to your right toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Lower your hands down. Turn over your right leg, lunge. Place your hands inside of your right foot. So do that on the other side. Plant your left hand. Inhale, big open twist. Option to reach your right arm back. Inhale, lean back. And exhale, if you're moving towards eagle arms, reach your right hand forward, weave right arm under your left arm, pivot on your feet. You can hold opposite shoulder or come into full eagle arms. Look to the left. With or without the use of your hands, transition to the left side. Look to the right. Transition. Look to the left. Shift around. Frame your left foot with your hands. Set your right knee down. Straighten your left leg, half splits. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Couple of resting breaths here. Now bend your left knee. Set up for Anjaneyasana. Make sure you're not on a tightrope as you walk your hands up your left thigh. Okay, so when we're coming into a back bend, remember, rather than just sinking into the lunge, feel a little engagement. You can stay here or place your left forearm to your left thigh, bend your back knee, and reach your right hand back to catch your foot. So it's a tricky balance for sure. You might start to guide your heel towards your hip, spin your fingers in the same direction as your toes, and just work the stages. Stop where you need to. Option to lift your left arm. Maybe lift your gaze. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release. Step back, downward facing dog. Feel that mini cat's breath in down dog. Inhale, round your back slightly. And exhale, heart melts towards your thighs. Inhale, round forward, plank pose. Knees down or straight legs. Inhale here. And exhale, lower right forearm. And then the left. Inhale, right hands. And then the left. Just one more on the other side. Left forearm. Right forearm. Left forearm, or left hand. Right hand. Take an inhale. With exhale, lower your knees. Open up your back, puppy dog pose. Good. Slide your hands back, sit on your heels. Okay, so we're gonna scoot towards the front of the mat for another quad opening stretch, hip flexor opening called saddle pose. If that's not working for you, I'll show it, you can feel it out. You can come back into this lunge we were in. So right here, I'm opening my quad. Feel it already. You can work with the holding your foot and kind of work that shape instead if saddle pose isn't working. Maybe if you have knee issues, it might not feel great. So to come into the pose, you're gonna touch your big toes together, widen your heels, and widen your knees. So it's like your feet form like a saddle for you to sit in. That's where the pose gets its name. This could be enough. Or you can start to slowly walk your hands back. Come onto your hands. Lift your hips a little, stretch your tailbone towards your knees, and then set your hips back down. Lift your chest. This could be your pose. Or you might come down to your forearms. Same thing, lift your hips, scoot tailbone forward, set your hips back down. Maybe even come all the way down onto your back. I like to take my arms overhead. So just knowing the stages or the kramas, find the variation that works for your body today. We'll be here about 5 breaths. 2 more breaths here. Good. If you're coming out, you'll come out the same way you came in. So arms at your sides. Start to press into your forearms and then into your hands. And then come all the way up. Walk your hands forward. Come into tabletop. Extend your left leg long, tuck your toes, and just shift a little forward and back, stretching out through the sole of your foot, your calf. You lower your left knee, extend your right leg back, shifting again forward and back. Okay, we'll thread the needle, take an inhale, lift your right arm, lean back, and exhale, weave right hand behind left wrist, lower to your right shoulder and ear. And now you can tent to your left fingertips. Stack your left elbow over your wrist to kind of create like a lever for yourself. You can stay here or reach your left arm up and back towards your sacrum, or maybe all the way around to clasp your right thigh. And breathe deeply wherever you are in the pose. And then to come out, release your left hand if it's bound, plant your palm, come back through the center. You can take cat's breath or just kind of scribble with your spine and your hips and your shoulders a little bit, preparing for the other side. So take an inhale, lift your left arm, and exhale, weave left hand behind right wrist, drop to your left shoulder and ear. You can tent onto your right fingertips, stack your elbow over your wrist, create some stability. You want to continue on, reach your right arm up and back, either hand to your sacrum, or reach all the way around to clasp your left thigh. And then release that. Plant your right hand. Come back to hands and knees, either cat's breath or spinal scribbles. And then tuck your toes, press back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift your right leg, bend your knee, open your hip. And as you exhale, slide your shin forward, pigeon prep, knee to your outer right wrist, foot comes across. Slide your left leg long. Okay, so before you fold in pigeon, tuck your back toes, walk your hands back. You can always modify with 90-90, left knee out to the side. But find a little back bend in pigeon before you fold. Maybe even lift your arms, interlace your fingers, lift your hips, lift your chest, maybe lift your gaze. One more inhale. And exhale, release. Hands forward, fold into pigeon. Feel free to untuck your back toes. About 5 resting breaths here. And shifting into the portion of practice where we really allow more stillness, rejuvenation, balancing out all of the active doing with a more receptive being. And complete your exhale. Start to walk your hands under your shoulders. Lean to the right and just turn to face the long side of your mat. So connecting right sole of your foot to left thigh. This time we're going to turn to face the left toe. So it's more of a right angle through the hips today. And come into a twist. Take your right hand outside of your right knee. Walk your left hand behind you. And same thing, work the stages. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Option to reach your left hand back. Maybe clasp your thigh. And or slide your right hand forward to clasp the ball of your left foot. And then turn your torso to the left. And find the variation where your spine is the longest. So that might not be the deepest version of the pose, where you feel the most extension, where you feel the fullness of your breath. Complete your exhale. Okay, slowly untwist. Place your right hand outside of your right hip. Point your left toes. And inhale, lift your hips. Lift your left arm. It's opening through the front body again. Good. Exhale to lower. We're going to rewind. Come out the same way you came in. So turn to face the front of your mat. Tuck your back toes. Plant your hands. Step back. Downward dog. And again, feel just that mini cat's breath in downward dog. Bend your knees a little. Inhale, round slightly. Exhale, heart melts. Maybe your legs straighten. Take an inhale, lift your left leg, open your hip. And as you exhale, send your shin forward, pigeon prep, knee to your outer left wrist, foot comes across. Slide your right leg long. Okay, just feel a little back bend here, so stay high on your fingertips. Maybe you walk your hands back, lift your hips a little to feel a lift of your chest. Maybe lift your arms and interlace your last 3 fingers. Take one more breath in. And exhale, full release into pigeon. Your toes, back toes can untuck as you fold. 5 resting breaths here. One more full inhale and a deep exhale. And walk your hands under your shoulders. Lean to the left and turn to face the long side of your mat as you connect left foot to right thigh. Okay, so have a right angle in your thighs. Right leg is straight. You take a little twist. So tuck to your fingertips, lengthen your spine. And now twist to the right. Take your left hand outside of your knee, your right hand behind you. And remember, emphasize the length of your spine, the fullness of your breath. Maybe reach your right hand around to clasp your opposite thigh. The option to slide your left hand forward, taking hold of your foot. Wherever you are, inhale, breathe length. Exhale, twist to the right. Finding the variation of the pose that works for your body today. You slowly untwist. Place your left hand next to your left hip. Inhale, lift your hips, lift your right arm. Exhale, lower. Okay. Swivel around on your mat. Plant your hands, tuck your back toes, press back. Downward dog. Inhale, feel the rounding of your back. Exhale, heart melts. Look forward, walk your feet forward. And come into a rag doll with your knees bent. Hold opposite elbow, let your head drop and maybe sway a little side to side. Release your elbows. Turn your heels in, toes out. Bend your knees. Squat down, Malasana. Keep your hands to the floor or connect your palms together in front of your heart. Elbows inside of your knees. If you'd like, you can explore little circles through the neck, dropping chin to chest. Roll left ear to left shoulder. Chin to chest. And then right ear to right shoulder. If that checks out okay, you might take a full circle through your head. And changing direction, circling the other way. Next time you bow, chin to chest, inhale, look forward. One more breath. And then drop your hips down. Take your hands behind you, walk your feet forward. Feet as wide as, a little wider than your hips. And let your knees slowly fall side to side. Opening up through the outer hips. Good. From there, plant your feet, reach your hands forward, inhale deeply. And exhale, slow, lower onto your back. Good. We'll set up for bridge pose. With your feet hips distance, see if you can touch your fingertips to your heels. You want them that close. If they don't quite touch, that's okay though. With your arms at your sides, robot your arms, fingertips towards the sky. And take an inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower your hips to hover above the floor. So first we'll move with the breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hips hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Just two more like that. This next time you lift, straighten your arms. You can either hold the long edges of your mat or interlace your hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders under. Full bridge pose. Notice if your toes turned out. Keep your feet parallel. And take one more inhale. Exhale, release, lower everything down. Take your arms out to the sides or overhead. Separate your feet wider than your hips. And again, windshield wiper your knees side to side. The next time your knees fall to the right, pause there. Option to hook right ankle above the left knee for a deeper stretch. Keep your right foot flexed. Then you could look to the left to add a little stretch of your neck as well. Exhale. Release your right foot if it's crossed. Inhale, lift your knees, lift your gaze. And exhale, lower knees to the left. For more sensation, hook left ankle above right knee. Flex your left foot. Option to look to the right for a neck stretch. Complete your exhale. Your foot is hooked, release. Lift your knees, lift your gaze. Hug your knees into your chest, rock a little side to side to release your lower back. Stay here or join me in happy baby pose. Bend your knees towards your armpits. Hold the soles of your feet or your shins. Rock side to side here. Just gently opening the hips, releasing the lower back. And if there's any last little movement or stretch you would like to take before we rest, feel free. It doesn't necessarily need to be a yoga pose. You could just be like rolling around on your mat, moving intuitively. It might be a yoga pose that you really love and we didn't get to do today. So take some time and prepare yourself for rest. Maybe your favorite pose is an early rest. If you're coming into a seated meditation, you can take your time as you come up or rest on your back instead. You've got some good options. So today for our meditation, I'm going to share with you, this comes from True Refuge, a book by Tara Brach. She's a Buddhist meditation teacher that really emphasizes this practice of self-compassion. And so this is a guided meditation on loving kindness or being kind to yourself. Just take some time to create comfort for yourself. You might inhale through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Let out a sigh. Allow your body to drop into the support of the floor, the earth beneath the floor. Any last little wiggles out. Notice how when you release the weight of your body, you feel this force of gravity taking you closer to the earth, the support of the floor. So Tara says the loving kindness or metta meditation awakens us to our connectedness with all of life. Often the starting place is an offering of care to our own being. This simple practice is a direct and powerful way to awaken from trance. By regarding ourselves with kindness, we begin to dissolve the identity of an isolated, deficient self. This creates the grounds for including others in an unconditionally loving heart. So rest comfortably and quietly and relax any areas of the body that might be tense or tight. Take some moments to feel the breath at the heart. Breathing in, sense that you are receiving warmth and energy. Breathing out, sense that you are letting go into openness. Breathing in warmth and energy, and breathing out, letting go into openness. And now silently begin offering yourself loving kindness, silently reciting the following praises. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be held in loving kindness. May I feel safe and at ease. May I feel protected from inner and outer harm. May I be happy. May I accept myself just as I am. May I touch deep, natural peace. May I know the natural joy of being alive. May I find true refuge within my own being. May my heart and mind awaken. May I be free. As you repeat each phrase, open to whatever images and feelings arise with the words. Approach the meditation as an experiment, sensing what words and images best serve to soften and open your heart. You might explore placing your hand gently on top of your heart to see if this deepens the experience of holding yourself with kindness. And take as long as you like, offering yourself these phrases and reflecting on them. May I feel safe and at ease. May I feel protected from inner and outer harm. May I be happy. May I accept myself just as I am. May I know the natural joy of being alive. May my heart and mind awaken. May I be free. In these last few moments of your meditation, just pause and notice the feelings in your body and heart. And please begin now to deepen your breath and start to bring some movement back into your body. Slowly waking up, stretching in a way that feels good to you. Take your time. And if you're resting on your back, you can slowly roll to one side and eventually find your way back up to your seat. And Tara goes on to say, throughout the day, the more you remember to regard yourself with loving kindness, the more readily you will find a sense of connectedness and freedom. You can practice anywhere, offering yourself the phrases of loving kindness as you walk, drive, and conduct the tasks of daily life. Little side note, if you become agitated or upset, the prayers of loving kindness can seem discordant and artificial if you are in the grip of fear, shame, or confusion. At times, they might even highlight how underserving and bad you feel about yourself. Without judgment, include this reactivity in the meditation. May this too be held in loving kindness. And then simply resume, accepting whatever feelings or thoughts arise. The last thing she says, if the words seem mechanical, don't worry if you sometimes find yourself reciting the phrases. Your heart has natural seasons of feeling open and closed. What matters most is your intention to awaken loving kindness. So if you'd like to join me in closing this practice, you can connect your palms together in front of your heart. Let's bow chin to chest with the intention to continue this loving kindness practice of self-compassion as we transition off of our mats and back into our daily lives. Remembering that it is a practice, it's not always easy. Being patient with yourself. And as you're ready, please lift your gaze, open your eyes, shift your attention back out into the world. Thank you so much for being here.